boiled rice now. Usually clean the rice 3 times. So, from my side, to balance between water and rice, I usually standardize this point. When you put your hands inside, the water has to up to this point. Can you see? So the water is up to the point that I pointed out. And put this part. You see? You can boil this with a microwave. Usually takes 2 minutes. Or this also rice. Put it into the microwave for 2 minutes. You can enjoy. Hello, welcome to my channel again. Today, I want to talk about culture in Korea and the lifestyle. Let's get started. The first thing that I want to share with you is about Korean's English. I think most young people can speak English well. Some of the old people also speak. So I don't think that you could have a lot of difficulty living in Korea. But the only thing that you have to know is about in Korean mindset, when we speak English, we think it has to be perfect. So when we are asked by foreigners about something, we oftentimes feel embarrassed or ashamed about our imperfect English. I would like you to understand this. The second thing is about working culture. In case of atmosphere at work, could be very different from yours. So in Korea, you can find relatively big vertical structure. So it's not very easy to deny their seniors' order. Recently, many of the things change because our generation have a different mindset. But still, you can feel that it's not easy to deny their request. When it comes to staff meeting, it also depends on the company or the department. You can also find out there are relatively more staff meeting. It usually holds 1 time per 2 months when it comes to my previous work. So it seems relatively more from your countries. Even for me, it was not very easy to deny to participate in staff meeting. So I usually went to staff meeting, but I didn't stay for a long time. So we usually separate steps of the staff meeting, like first step, second step, third step, according to the time or according to the location. So in case of third step, it usually lasts until 2 a.m. But as I mentioned, recently many things change. And sometimes many young people just deny. We usually drink soju, which is Korean alcohol, or beer. And the working start time is usually 8:30 or 9. And recently, many company introduced a new system. It depends on company, but maybe you can choose your working start time between 8:30, 9, or 9 and 9:30. Especially at Seoul, there are heavy traffic every single time. So to reduce the heavy traffic, many companies introduce that kind of system. And as you might know, it's not very weird in Korea to do overtime or work on the weekend. If needed, we usually work overtime, oftentimes, or even on the weekend. I know that it's very weird for other countries' people. Our basic mindset, we have to finish until the deadline, regardless how much overtime work we have to do. Now I'm working in Hungary and I found out that the countries between Hungary and Korea is very different when it comes to the mindset about overtime or working on the weekend. So I think if you want to work at Korea, you have to know this. But as I mentioned, it really depends on the company and department, and recently many things have been changed. So I don't think the overtime work is not going to be very forced as it used to be. And the third thing is about house. So when it comes to payment system in Korea, the first one is monthly, and the second thing is about yearly payment. So I have heard that yearly payment system exists only in Korea. So I'm going to talk about the monthly system. We would better make a standard. So I have lived in Suwon, which is a city very near from Seoul. When it comes to one room, which means literally one room include kitchen and bedroom combined. Of course, they have a separated toilet. So when it comes to type of one room, the deposit is usually $4,500, and the monthly pay is from $450 to $530. And the heating system is usually floor heating system. And when it comes to recycle is very strict. It's very hard to explain how much strict, but you have to know that you have to do recycle very strictly if you live at city in Korea. Sometimes I have heard that if the recycle is not very proper, then they are going to monitor CCTV and they're going to catch it and give a fine. So please be careful. So today I showed what I did today, and I also explained about the culture in Korea, the house type as well. So I hope that you enjoyed a lot and my information helped you a lot. Have a good day and see you again. Bye bye.